Alrighty, so I'm going to switch down the sound a little bit here. Alrighty, all good. Um, let's see how this is going to work. Hello and welcome. Sorry, the light is a little bit grim at the moment. See if I can fix it up at all. But today we've got a bit of an interesting one. I'll just shut that door real quick. But the reason I say an interesting one is because I'm going to try something I haven't tried before, which is sort of moving the stream around a little bit. And what I mean by that is I made the not so smart decision yesterday to buy like a full duck from the shops, and I thought it was on sale. I thought, well, fuck it, let's try something new. I was in a bit of a creative cooking mood and thought, what a better dish to make than Peking duck. I'm also just going to quickly switch off the music there. Thank you very much, Portia, for that. I thought, what better thing to make than Peking duck, like Peking duck pancakes, which if you haven't had before, delicious Chinese dish. I'll show you what it looks like. Ours is unlikely gonna look like this, but we will hope and pray that it will. Let's see if I can just do a little share screen. Here we go. So, I mean, this is the end goal, to make something like this. Nice, crispy, golden colored duck. And we're gonna make the pancakes as well. But, as I said, I've never made something like that before. Also, I've just realized as well, because I'm doing a little multi-stream action at the moment, the Twitch is got like a barely, like a 1 second delay. The YouTube's got a bit more of a delay on that end, so we'll see how that all goes. I think it's like 15 seconds on YouTube and like 3 seconds on Twitch, which is strange, but whatever. But I have a little phone set up today, and we're gonna try and see if we can get this to work. So I guess step one is I think I've set it up all correctly, and if I have, then when I hit a button on my screen, when I hit this button here, no, not that button, I'm going to copy this across, hold on. So you can see everything on my screen right now. When I hit this button, my phone camera should hopefully pop up. So do a little test right now. Beautiful. Okay, so you can see me, and we've got like a little live action setup where you can see the whole room. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for a little adventure. Hopefully the audio is still going to work. I'm going to take my laptop with me just to do all the tracking, like make sure that I'm actually like still live and this hasn't dropped out. Phone battery is probably going to drop significantly throughout this day, but I guess the game plan is see if we can actually make a Peking duck pancake dish today. I have left it to marinate overnight for the last, it's been 17 hours or so. And it's supposed to be a 24-hour marinade, but it's 3 o'clock and I'm hungry, so I want to start cooking it now. So I guess there's nothing left to do except sort of head on over. So we're gonna switch to my phone camera, which should be this one here, and go for a little adventure. This is gonna be weird because I'm gonna be away from the computer, the PC, so we're gonna have to take my laptop with me. And luckily I've got a little Inception situation going on here. I can track the inside of I track my computer through this. My desktop. So we're gonna have a little wander, pop on into the kitchen, and see how this goes. God, this is gonna be difficult. I'm carrying way too much. I should have planned this up, but let's have a look. So. Audio should work now. I gotta figure out how to keep something. Yeah, so I went through all input sources and none of them worked, which is fucking lovely. There's mostly audio coming through the phone, which is really great that it's not. I wonder if I can go audio input capture and change that to be my phone. No, that doesn't do shit. I don't know why it's not coming through my headphones. That should be working. It's also coming through my main camera here. Are you there? It's echoing now. Oh, fuck. Sick. This is great. And kind of glitchy. I love that. Great. Why the fuck isn't it working? Okay, let's get rid of this one. That's gonna be. Let's just do a little screen share here so I can see what the fuck I'm looking at. So, when I cycle through all of these, none of them work, which is super lovely. I wonder if I can connect these little in-ears. For some reason this headphone's not working, so I can connect my other in-ears and I can maybe get the mic working through here. Okay. So, step one is disconnecting from my laptop and phone. Oh my fucking god. This is going to be a fun little nightmare. Let's see. Disconnect Bluetooth. Cool. Okay, next step. Connect my computer. Hopefully it's not still glitching. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. Before I do any restarting anything drastic, let's see if I can just connect these headphones to the computer. So I tried this before stream and it wasn't working. I thought maybe when I turned it on magically it would work. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Would I like to pair these? Yes, please. Awesome, okay. So, okay. Try restarting OBS. Fuck. Okay, that might be the move. I'm sort of see if this works first, and if this doesn't work, I'm going to restart OBS. Okay. Oh, fuck. I assume that's clipping. Take one of them out so I can hear myself. Okay. If I go into, let's see. Can you hear me still? Actually, let's just do a little test. I'm going to walk outside the room, and if you can still hear me, then that means this is working, and we're good to go. So, I'm going to take my laptop with me, and see if this is going to work. Alright, stepping outside the room. So, right now, if you can still hear me clearly, that's because it's coming through the headphones. Okay, there should be no clip. If there's clipping as well here, let me know. I'm gonna walk back in, and we'll see. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Just give me a second mute. Alrighty, so. Sorry about that. I had to mute for a little bit. So it looks like it works. I'm just dialing up the audio here a little bit. We're gonna move into the kitchen area in just a sec. But just had to obviously let the roommates know that this is going on because I don't want them like jumping in and being like, "What the fuck's happening?" So I think what I'll probably do is first of all just get like a little step by step on what the fuck I'm actually going to be doing because we've got quite a few things to get through with this little recipe and it's a little chaotic as you can see. Just let me know as well if something glitches out. I'll try and fix it. So got a little notebook here and essentially I think what I'm going to do is it's going to be a weird one. Step one obviously is like take out the duck and I've got to dry it. It was supposed to be drying in the fridge, but I realized that the fridge is quite moist and it's going to be quite damp in there. So I looked up online and apparently you can use a fucking hair dryer to like dry it out. So that's gonna be step one, is like drying out the skin of the duck. Step two is gonna be, I think, just popping in the oven for half an hour and seeing how that goes. I'm gonna try and make the pancakes themselves. So it's gonna go in the oven at 190 Celsius for 10 minutes, and then we drop it down to 160 for like half an hour. Then we flip it, and then do 160 for half an hour on the other side. In the meantime, I'm gonna make the actual pancakes themselves. And then realize to myself just now that I have no fucking cucumber. Sick. Great. Voice is still low. I'll see if I can turn it up a little bit. But yeah, here's our beautiful little plan for that side. Beautiful plan for the day. Dry out the duck with a hairdryer, chuck it in, make the pancakes, and hope that it all works. Hope to God that it all works. We are making Peking duck pancakes indeed for the first time. One thing that I didn't sort of account for, because as I said before, I bought the duck and then decided on the meal, is what you're supposed to do with Peking duck. As you've seen when you go into any like Chinese restaurant, they've got them sort of like hooked up, by a hook, sitting there drying. Oh, why is it keep peeking? Keep it peeking in the yellow. So okay, it's I'll show you what it's looking like. It's currently peeking like here in the yellow. Is that good? Perfect. Okay, beauty. But yeah, what I was supposed to do is like have it sort of drying out in a fridge overnight, sitting upright. Obviously, I can't fucking do that because one, gross. Two, I live with housemates, so double gross. And three, I'm not leaving a fucking duck hanging up in a fridge. Gross. So it's currently lying down in there, which is why it's probably quite, damp. So we have to figure out how to dry that out, and hopefully it does actually turn out decently. But I did the whole marinade, and there's a step where you're supposed to like pump it up with a bike pump. So I went out to a shop, bought a bike pump, sort of separated the skin, and then actually pumped up the skin to separate it a bit. Very weird process. I was considering filming that, but I'm happy I didn't because it was an absolute shit show, and I was ready to give up several times. So I'm happy we didn't go down that path. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I guess, get started. Oh, actually, the pancakes recipe as well. It was 360 grams flour and then like 220 mils of warm water. And why that's important is I got to combine it, mix it, leave it to rest for 25 minutes, and then roll it out. So it's going to be a quite bang, 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 bang process. So step one, drying out. Step two, start the pancakes. Step three, put the duck in the oven. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're all good. I think. Hopefully. Let's see how this goes. So, okay, I am going to find a way to set up this camera thing properly because also, I don't know if you can see, but it's sitting on a. It would have been smarter to actually just turn on this microphone, but essentially I've mounted a phone bracket to a microphone, and the microphone's sort of acting as like a base for the phone to rest on, like that. A little bit silly, but whatever. We'll see if this works. So, I'm just wondering what I can use to sort of stack it up a little bit higher. All right. Yeah, I hope this works. Hopefully, actually, I'll show you in the meantime because I just want to make sure that like kitchen's all clear and empty. What I did the other day, um, I've sort of started to get a bit more time in my days, so I'm like, trying to chef it up a little bit. And I thought at first what I'd do is like I try a bunch of recipes and then like stream them, like so I could fuck it up first and then stream it. But I realized fuck it, like we're just gonna do it live and see all the mistakes scratch like that. But this is one that I tested out the other day, which here we go. Basic little like Sichuan noodles. But I made them really quickly because I was actually making dumplings from scratch, and you can see the first one sort of fucked up a little bit, but then we got better and better, and I made like 40 of these. I ended up making just like a whole bunch of, oh my god, that can go away. Made a whole bunch of little dumplings by hand, and they were absolutely delicious. I like pork and beef mince, with some chives and ginger and garlic, and just a whole bunch of goodness in there. Tastes fucking amazing. Was very happy with these. Um, that slapped. That was a great little dish. And I finished finished the last ones off yesterday. I had them for like 3 days, and it was stunning. So now I was like, fuck it, we're in a bit of like a Asian cuisine trend. Let's do Peking duck as well. So that's the kind of vibe that we're going for today. as you can tell as well, we're still only rocking the one monitor, unfortunately. Let's see. It doesn't matter how janky this setup works, it works. Did I make the skins too? I didn't this time, no. So I've made the dumpling skins in the past. But this time I got home at like 7 p.m. I went to a grocery store. It was like 6:30, and I was like, "Fuck, I should probably just like buy the skins because I get they don't take a crazy amount of time to make, but I thought it'd be quicker with pre-made ones." Issue was when I bought them, they were frozen, so it actually ended up taking like 2 hours to defrost. So it would have been quicker to make them from scratch anyway, and they're also better when they're from scratch than it's like gluteny. But that was first try, not on camera, didn't exist. Next time we'll be doing everything from scratch and seeing how that goes. So hopefully it doesn't go too shitty. So we'll see. You don't need cooking streams or anything? What's been happening on your own, man? Been a little while. Let's see if the outside's ready as well. Let's go check outside. Poggies, let's absolutely fucking go. Alrighty, it is time to take the phone and go for a little wander. Hopefully this stays working. Alright, laptop's going here, phone's going here. I'm gonna boost it up a little bit actually. Let's grab some books. Let's grab this, and then a couple of books. Here we go. Alright. So we've got a nice little jag setup here. As you all know, as long as it works, that's all that matters. The kitchen area is a bit of a mess, but that's fine. So I'll try and actually set this up so it's going to sit nicely and not break me down fine. Oh, okay. Can I move this in front potentially? Oh, hold on. Sorry. We're doing like a very like jerry rig everything sort of vibe here. Just make it sit there. Okay. We're live. We're live. Okay, now I need to sort of angle it this way a little bit because we're going to be dealing here. Ideally, it would be like a little bit further angled down, but this is just like teething room for next time, Let's see. I'm also just going to try and zoom in a little bit so I can see what's going on. Let's just double check the audio. Oh, it's a little crunchy though. Wow, the audio is a little crunchy, isn't it? That's annoying. I do not know why that is. Let's see. I'm moving into the public service with government agency at the bottom, but it's a 3-year casual contract. I'm going to climb as high as let me. VFX and animation don't pay enough to just cover cost of living. I'm sure it takes. Yeah, very much agreed. It's fucked. I mean, good on you because government hopefully is more consistent and will pay better. But I don't know why it's not the audio is crunchy. Yeah, I still haven't found VFX work here, to be honest. It's been fucking grim, like very grim. And I've been looking at, advertising, creative, marketing, all that shit, but it just does not pay. Even if I had a job, it's like VFX work just doesn't seem to pay unless you're freelancing. Like the industry jobs just aren't. I mean, I know that like Animal and Flame Bark are currently rehiring, but they were dropping people for like 2-3 years. How the fuck do they expect people to like stay around doing what fuck all for years and years? It's actually been ridiculous. 42%. Jesus Christ. Well done. That's huge. That's actually huge. That's fucking. It's insane how much better you get treated working for like the government than an animation company. Good on you. That's sick. That's fucking sick. Meanwhile, here I'm working in a fucking restaurant still, trying to pay the bills. And in London, they pay less in hospitality than they do back in Australia. I'm making the equivalent of like 26 an hour currently. And paying London rent prices to do one. Like, let's grab the doc and see what we're working with. I can already see that it started to soak through a little bit, so it's not dry at all. That's okay. You guys can all fuck off. Here we go. Let's see. It's gonna be a little moment of truth situation now. We've got our duck here. which I can actually barely see. Love that. I got a generic rejection from Flying Bark after doing an interview, and a week later they wanted me for a 4 week contract. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Everyone wants a fucking 4 week contract. Bullshit. Like, the amount of stuff I've seen as well, it's like, oh, you know, work like a month or two, and then they don't pay you any extra for it either. It's all just like, it's bullshit. Like, they pay you like the same shitty wages, but with like small non-job security contracts. It's just a scam. Absolute fucking scam, in my opinion. Um, but what can you do? That's, yep, I'm gonna pay 70K for a goddamn masters. Alrighty, so here we are with our dock that I can't even see. Lovely. Am I gonna have to pile this thing even higher? I think I'm gonna have to pile a few more books up here. I'm gonna tell them I'm doing a free contract, so I want a free contract. Absolute fucking slate. That's such a move. That is such a fucking move because fuck them to oblivion. They cut everyone's contracts. They're gonna message it. That was another thing that I mean, I'm not going back realistically. One of the things that really annoyed me with them was that I hold on, let me just grab this little book here. Um, I was in one of those rounds of layoffs where they're like, oh, you know, the funding's going down. We gotta like let people go. And because I was one of the more recent people to move across to the project that they're working on, I was one of the first ones to go. But then I found that they were hiring people, like hiring other layout artists for different rock projects. So like if they were looking for they were looking for a junior. I was in a mid level, but they were looking for a junior and a senior. It was something like that. It was like a junior and a senior. They hired a fucking junior. They didn't want to train me up to be a senior. Fucking shitstorm. Was very unhappy with it, but you know, now I'm in a different country, so what the fuck can they do? A bunch of them. Very, very frustrating, actually. Here we go. Let's pile this up even higher. God, this is gonna be a janky looking setup. Let's see if I can see the. Okay, so I can sort of see what's going on here. I think if I want to go one higher, then it'll be perfect. There's gonna be a little bit of a clipping here, but that should hope. Oh, hold on. Wait. I realize everything's leaning slightly, which is not what I want. This feels like a bloody leaning tower crazy situation where I'm just like waiting for it all to collapse. That's fine. Also, you know what? Like, all things considered, even though I've not been working in the industry for the past few months, I've been having a fucking grand old time. Like, traveling Europe, living in a new country, it's been bloody amazing. 100% no loyalty. Even Animal said that as well. Like, oh, you know, when things come back up, we'll message you. Crickets. Absolute crickets. Um, how do I get this thing seated properly? God, this is a fucking janky ass setup. Hold on. What if I just remove this mic for a second? Oh god. Can I just like lean it? Will this work? I put this here, and then oh god. No, that's not right. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna mute for a second because I better run to the loo. I'll be back in just a moment. I was super professional. Love the jank. But yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna mute my mic real quick. Give me 2 minutes. Also, they said like use a bamboo skewer to like sort of thread it. Look at this. Sorry, no feet, no free feet. How beautiful that is. Looks stunning. Oh, it's a little bit down. Gross. Hold on. I'm gonna grab my tripod, my actual camera. Um, okay, we're going super artsy with our angles today. How am I gonna get this thing out? You're seeing all the behind the scenes today. Delightful. Alrighty, and then we can unscrew this guy. Oh, hold on. Don't need any bloody crotch shots. Okay, camera's gonna go there. Grab this, and see, this is stuff I should have probably thought about beforehand, but we're rolling with the flow here. Let's see. Can't even see what's going on, so I hope to God this is working. Screw this guy back in. I don't know why I just didn't think about this from the beginning. This is gonna look so much more. This is like we're a real cooking show. Boom, boom. Reminds me as well. Okay, so fun little fact. One of my flatmates, she's from Finland and actually posts like is an actual TikToker. Like, actually does TikTok properly. Like she's a lawyer, but she also does TikTok. And had a live stream the other day. Everyone speaks Finnish there, but she asked me to jump on. We had this little setup here as well, also in the kitchen. So lovely. Now we can actually do it professionally as hers was. So we're gonna jump back down. Dating issues. I'm gonna raise the camera a little bit because that's too small. Unless that's as high as it goes, in which case, love that. Okay, so let's figure this out. Maybe if I pop it on top of the, pop it on top of here. Alrighty, camera on the bench. Yeah, you'll do. There we go. We're going full artsy today. Here we go. That feels like I'm like a video essay or something. Like I'm gonna start talking to the camera video essay style. So, okay, what do I have to do? Get my book. I think I had to dry stuff out. That was step one. This gross ground. Okay. I don't know if you can see as well. Still quite a bit of liquid at the bottom there that we might try and base this with later. But that's okay. Cool. I've also just realized too that if I switch to, I'm just gonna grab the chat and bring it over to my phone stream. Perfect. Okay, so we have our duck. I now need to grab a hairdryer and start drying this bad boy out. In the meantime, we're going to turn on the oven and preheat that bad boy. But for starters, as you can see, the basting has sort of worked nicely on the top here. There's a little bit of dryness, like there's a little bit of a lack of color on the sides, but that's okay. Let's see how we can do this. Also, yesterday, another little fun fact. So this oven, apparently, before I moved in, had broken like twice already, and when I moved in, it was like freshly refixed. But yesterday, it started rattling weirdly, and it turns out the fan in the back there broke again, so we did a little bit of DIY, which is a bit fun. Let's move this down to the bottom. Here we are. We're gonna have it on. Where is it? 190 for now. Fan force. I think that's everything. Hopefully, it doesn't break. And pop that up there. Okay, cool. We can pop this bad boy back up top and try and say, have it like I can grab my fucking duck. Oh my god, this is a mess. That's fine. All good. Let's grab the hair dryer. Alrighty. Time to dry our duck out. Let's see. So, I'm gonna find a little plug back here. Unplug this coffee machine for now. Get one. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's another plug down here. Hold on. So, oh dear. This is gonna get loud. This is gonna get loud, so apologies in advance. I think all I gotta do is just like dry out the skin a little bit on both sides, and then pop it onto a tray. Oh, like yay, like this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the dock, put it on. Okay, yeah, cool. Gross. It's not dried out at all as well. I think this is why you're supposed to leave it hanging up and not do this one-handed. Oh my god, look at all that liquid. We might use that to baste it later, like at the halfway point. Okay, so just mute if you need. Good idea. We're gonna mute for a little bit, real quick. Thank you. Let's see how this goes. Actually, should I do some? I, yeah, I should do it on heat mode with this thing. All right, cool. Let's see how this goes. I'm just blowing seasoning everywhere. That's not ideal. Like the little Szechuan peppercorns are just falling off. Maybe if I just go straight from the top down, this will work better. I'll tell you what, look, first things first, little Szechuan peppercorns are going everywhere, so you have to do a big cleanup. But number two, I don't know if you could see, but the skin is actually like puffing up as well, which is quite nice. I'm quite happy with that. I think I'm just going to flip it down to the back side, which is going to be the actual very damp bit. We'll see how that goes. Um, okay. Oh yeah, you can already see how much more. Oh fuck. Oh, this is going to be a mess. Nope. Okay. I think that I might have to do this one in the bedroom because I don't want this shit going everywhere. Yeah, because I can more easily clean my bedroom than fucking common space. Alright, let's go for another adventure. Alrighty. Oh my god, this is so gross. I'm gonna fucking sanitize everything. Alrighty. God damn. Okay, that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. Let's take the camera back with us. We're going on little adventures. Okay, this is where we'll set up. Let's grab our dock again. Here we go. Okay. Dock's here. And laptop. Okay, here we go. Oh, well, we're getting in for free again now. Let's do this. Oh my god, there's fucking fish going on everywhere. I I really hope this is worth it. It's really not gonna be. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. It's gonna dry out in the fucking oven. It's gonna dry out in the oven. We're putting this in the oven. Come on. I don't know why I just made a mess in two fucking locations. Here we go. Oven time. God damn. What a stupid decision. I've now got fucking peppercorns all over my floor. Ugh. God damn. Sometimes I wonder what the fuck is wrong with me. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna put drip tray underneath. We're gonna put dock up here. Come on, keep up. Strip tray, duck. That looks correct, doesn't it? Lovely. Okay, beautiful. Okay, next step is tidy up time. So, get back on laptop. Oh my god, there's fucking peppercorns all over the floor. God damn. God damn, 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 damn. Okay, I am going to just wash up real quick. So, because we don't want to make too much of a mess. God damn. I'm ready. Oh, set a timer as well. 3:37. I guess that's a good thing about filming it as well, is I can always track back and see when I put things in. So that means I'm going to take this out at 4:07. God, I'm going to be fucking hungry. That's fine. That's totally fine. Damn. I don't know why the fuck I decided to do this. It's always like on my days off that I decide to do stupidly extravagant shit like this. I need to go get a tea towel. Tea towel, here we go. Oh, actually, I'll show you something as well, which I thought was foul if I still got it. Cool. So, when I bought the duck, I didn't realize it at the time, but it came with stuffed inside of it in a plastic bag, all of the innards. So this has got like the heart, the neck, I think the penis, but I really don't know. There's just a bunch of shit in here that came in the bag. That way, sorry. I don't quite know what to do with it. I might cook it later, but at the moment, I'm in baby steps. I'm just going to figure out what to do with the actual animal itself, and then we can deal with the rest of this shit. So, let's just tidy up a little common space, because we're civilized and not animals. Here we go. I guess I should use this as motivation to clean our kitchen. Yeah, as you can see, the common kitchen's a little bit cluttered down here. Just shimmy this over now. This is, that's not me. Hold on, let's just move this aside. All right, that's my shit. That's not my shit. Uh, One issue as well. Well, I guess the only real issue with the flat that I found is that there's no like living room, so the only like actual common space is this kitchen. And as you can see, it's not the biggest space. So it does mean that like the 5 people who live in this place, you know, occasionally will get cluttered. But that's no big deal. There's also a rice cooker there that's like been left from the previous person who I think I replaced. So that's been used once since, so we're probably gonna have a little discussion about what the fuck to do with that. Alrighty. We're also gonna do a vacuum after this too, just to get rid of all the maybe not a vacuum, it's like dusting off the floor. Not too bad. Yeah, if you want, use this as motivation to clean up the common spaces. In the meantime, I guess we could have like a little yap about what's been going on. If anything fun's been happening on your end, either in like India, Australia, or anywhere in the world, do shout. I guess I to talk about a recent trip that I went on, which is I went to Italy a couple of weeks ago, which is pretty sick. I'd been once before to Milan, but never to. I went to Rome, Vatican, and Naples and the Amalfi, which were pretty sick to be honest. I know that's a really shit way to describe it, but spent 3 days in Rome. Oh, 2 days. I guess yeah. I was literally like sorry, staying in Rome for 3 days. I spent one of those days like visiting the Vatican. Um, this year it's like a holy year, so they've got this thing called a jubilee, which happens every 25 years, and essentially it's like this holy celebration sort of vibe, um, where and people always do pilgrimages to the Vatican, but in particular, every 25 years, it's 2025, they do it like every quarter century. People come and they celebrate and they open these like special holy doors, which I might actually try and show some pics of. But essentially, like you go to a bunch of churches and they've got these separate doors that only open once every 25 years, and you've got lines and lines of people going through. It was kind of crazy, kind of. So that was really exciting. Went inside, didn't go downstairs all the way, like to the underground dungeons and shit, but that was really fucking cool. Beautiful weather for the whole time as well. So just had like great time, great vibes, great food. It was just an absolutely cloth trip. And then I went down um, to Naples, where I had a mate who luckily took me around because I was warned before going that Naples was going to be sketch. I didn't realize how sketchy it was going to be. When I rocked up, I booked a place that I thought was going to be safe. It was not. Like the inside was lovely, but my god, it was just like dodgy, dodgy, dodgy outside everywhere. Um, the actual like old town city center vibe was nice, but I wouldn't go walking around at night alone, which we did. Went down a little alley, felt super sketch, but whatever, that's fine. Made it out alive and then went all through Positano, the Amalfi, and Sorrento, and it was stunning in its own as well. I do wish the weather could have been a bit nicer so we could swam, but my god, like just an absolutely beautiful trip all in all. And I was very, very sad to come back, to be honest. I don't know if you saw it on Instagram at all, but yeah, I haven't posted any pictures yet, but I had one from my story where I was just having a little fun time gallivanting around for a week before I had to come back and fall back into reality. Um, yeah, the best part was probably, honestly, it's probably it was Rome because it was just nice to like walk. I just really enjoy like walking around sometimes and like visiting places and seeing shit. Like that was really cool to do. Um, let's see if I can pull up any pictures as well. Oh no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just make sure dough first. I don't actually have like a scale, so I'm kind of gonna eyeball this, which is also like my cooking ends up being. But oh fucking hell, I hate every time you like open flour. There's all this like extra little bits of flour that is fucking getting everywhere. It's so frustrating. Like already, I've got little dustings of flour all over my desk, my bench here. Alright, yeah, one. That's 250 grams a cup. Let's do about a cup and a half. What is eyeball? I know baking's supposed to be a science and cooking's like the vibes-based one, but I reckon if you try hard enough, you can make them both vibes-based. This is fine. Alright, that's gonna go there, and then we need to get some warm water, and I need to get about a cup of that. So I guess it's like a 3-to-2 ratio that I'm going with here. And we're just gonna mix that bad boy up. This is quite hot water, but that's okay. Let's see if I can get my little paddle as well. So we're gonna pop this into here, combine all of that, and I should have a little paddle in my drawer somewhere here. Where the fuck did I put it? I have too much shit in here. God damn. I guess I could use this. Yeah, this will do. Okay, we're gonna use a wooden paddle this time, just to sort of combine our dough. Let's also just check this sound to make sure this is still working. Loading, loading, loading. Has my internet dropped? Not yet. Didn't hear from me that Asian recipes are slightly more lenient with exact measurements versus cakes and whatnot. Yeah, no, that's lovely. Thank you. I appreciate the seal of approval. I have a feeling as well the audio is crackling a bit because I've just realized my computer is like through a concrete wall that way, so that's probably why it's a little bit dodgy. That's fine. And I should probably use my hands for this, but we'll just start with a little combining like this. Apologies if this is sacrilegious or whatever, but it's fine. All baking is vice based. I mean, I made burger buns the other week, which tasted delightful, but I mean, fuck the recipe. It was ridiculous. It was telling me to add way too much liquid for the amount of flour I had, and when I was kneading it, it was just overly wet and sticky, which was not what I wanted. Adjusted a bit, and it turned out okay. Not perfect, but everything's a vibe. Um, I'm also just have you made picking up pancakes before as well, or like this sort of similar type of dish before? Let's just confirm that I'm doing this right as well. Uh, here we go. Following a TikTok idea here. Let's have a look. Come on, load up. Oh my god, for fuck's sake. Let's see. Flour, combine until smooth. Yeah, cool. Okay, so essentially just combine until smooth, as with all recipes, which is going to take a little long time. Whatever. It's going to be fun and boring. Fucking go away, scammy, scammy. How do I delete this? Twitch chat. Delete this message. Where am I? I still don't know how to use a live streaming software. That's fine. If I go over to Twitch here, I can not reply. How the fuck do I delete this? I don't want to pin it. I don't want to reply it. Mod view. Or if I go into mod view, can I delete it? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, I thought I'd try a little multi-stream, but honestly, like, it's not working. So we're just gonna go back to normal here. Go away, fake Twitch bot. No, the closest I got is roast pork. I fucking love a good roast. That is actually one thing I've appreciated working. Like the one, the one thing that no, that's a lie. I've appreciated a few things about working in a restaurant here in the UK, like a pub restaurant sort of vibe. Number one is obviously like being able to talk to people because clearly we like a yap, and it's nice to like be able to make friends as well with the people you work with because the people you work with are amazing. But the second thing is a good Sunday roast, which I thought was going to be like overhyped and overrated. It actually slaps. Like it's just like a nice hearty meal. Had a chicken one, had a pork one, had a beef one. I think if I'm going for like a special occasion, I'll go for a pork. If I'm just like if I'm having like what I'll have most of the time, I'd rather like a little beef roast just because it's consistently good. Pork's potentially a little easier to fuck up for some people. Um, but unfortunately, they mainly just make us chicken because it's like the easiest one and quickest one to make for them. It's not even the quickest. The fucking beef would be quicker, but whatever. Anyway, um, good Sunday roast, absolutely slaps hard. Um, and making any sort of a good roast is delightful as well. Maybe I'll do that one next time because a roast you can sort of just like chuck in the oven after you've seasoned it, and I can actually go and do other shit as well. But as well, it was a beautiful morning this morning. The clouds were sort of definitely piled up a bit. I was supposed to go to Brighton today originally, but I woke up far too late and saw the weather and was like, nah, I'm not going to go all the way to Brighton if I can't go for a swim. So this is actually kind of coming on nice. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Do you cook much, man? Or Davia? Do you guys? And I mean, I guess if you're cooking a roast pork, you're already cooking more than most. Because I will say as well, I think a lot of people are like scared of a roast dish. It's I would argue one of the easier ones to do. Sure, you can like fuck it up if you like leave it in for too long, but like essentially it's just letting the oven do its thing. You just cook it, you know, long and slow, and it does the job. Um, I really don't want to get my hands dirty with this. I've already been touching duck all of yesterday. I'm just feeling like a little bit skimmed out at times, you know, a little bit overstimulated. I mean, it's getting smoother, which is nice. But I think I may have to add like a little bit more dough into this, a little bit more flour into the dough. Sorry, we'll see. That's what I normally was doing, just like adding a little bit more flour in, and it tends to work most of the time. It's fine. I think I'm gonna figure out like a proper audio situation as well for next time, so that it's not like this crappy bullshit too. Um, what was I saying before as well? Oh, that's right. Oh no, I'll do that after this. The little pilgrimage through Rome that I did. Oh, I'll say as well. So like when I was looking up this like Vatican Jubilee thing, um, all the websites were saying like, oh, you gotta like sign up for this and that. Like you could actually like sign up to be a part of the pilgrimage and like wait for these lines and all that shit. I did sign up. I then just like rocked up to a line. I was like, hey, is this the right way? And I was like, yeah, walk through. And it was actually pretty quick and nobody checked anything. Like there was no need to register or do any of that jazz. I think it was just a way for them to get your email and details, to be honest. Haven't got any scam emails yet, but I guess I am just waiting for that message from the Pope saying, hey, please send me more money. We'll see. I will say as well, when I was there, uh, they had like this big screen in the center of the Vatican, and they were like there was essentially a thing going through all these different, like it was going through like French, German, Japanese, Italian, English, everything, saying, "Come to this spot in the square tonight at 7:30." And I was like, "Oh, why? I wonder what's going on." Because I was doing like some prayer thing, and I looked it up, and I realized um, the Pope had been like had not been seen for like 5 or 6 weeks or something because he was like bedridden in a hospital um, with cancer, and I completely forgot about this. Like he was sort of dying for a while, and on the day that I went to the Vatican, they were like, "Oh, he's gonna make his first public appearance." He wasn't making an appearance in the Vatican; he was just gonna like pop his head out of the hospital. But it was kind of a funny little thing where it was like on the day that I went to his home, he was like, "No, no, 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 I'm still alive, I'm still kicking," and he popped out to say hi, which was cool. I did not catch the live stream, sadly. I went home because it was cold and I always tend to underpack. I think my issue is as well, I did the same thing in London where like I sweat really easily. It's like when I get to work, like I'm often like cycling there and I will like I have to work in like a shirt and chinos or jeans. So it's already quite like a warm outfit. If I wear anything else on top, I'm gonna get there and be like, overheating and shit. But then at night time when I finish like midnight and I'm cycling back home, the temperature drops by like 10 degrees and I'm freezing my ass off. It was like a bad little combo. And I do the same thing where I'm traveling, like I'm walking around all day, so like, you overheat and I don't want to carry a jumper around. But then it gets to nighttime, the temperature just plummets, and I'm stuck there feeling stupid, having to get home, freezing my ass off. So I'm very excited for summertime because hopefully the nights will stay warm longer. Actually, prime example of that will be I'm going off to Monaco in almost exactly a month, a little bit over a month now, to watch the Grand Prix. So that'll be exciting. Um, and there'll be these beach parties and parties on the track and all that. And I'm hoping to just be able to wear a nice like shirt and shorts or shirt and chinos and party my night away and have a bit of a grand old time. Honestly, I'm fucking bored of this now. I'm gonna put this down and leave it to sort of rise or do whatever the fuck it's gonna do. Just rest for half an hour. I feel like I'm supposed to add more fire into this. This is feeling too runny, right? It's like loopy on my fingers as well. I'm not loving this right now, to be honest. I know it always ends up being how it goes. Let's just add a little bit more flour in. I'll fold that through and then we'll call it quits and give it its little half an hour of resting time. Why the fuck did I touch it? Like I hate having that gloopy feeling in my fingers. It's such a weird feeling. I probably also definitely added too much flour there, but that's okay. Combine a little bit. That is a nice thing about I've been making like tortillas and like essentially any sort of like bread, like a pizza bread or burgers or whatever. Anything that I could buy in a shop, I've been making from scratch recently. And the basic recipe for every sort of one of these simple wraps is just like water and flour. And it just depends on like if you add yeast or not or whatever. Like there's small little things you can add to change it up a little bit. Like you could add some cream to make it, some milk to make like a milk bun with burger. You can add some Greek yogurt if you're gonna make a pizza bread wrap. Like do these little adjustments and it changes the sort of general form of it. But everything's like basically got the same little starting point, which is quite cool and quite nice. This has definitely got a lot gloopier. Um, I don't know if I'd say it's getting smoother, but I think I'm just gonna like scraping all the edges, combine it, and then call it a break, a little halftime moment. And then we'll pop inside and show you what I've been working on CG wise at least, and what we'll try and attack after this too. God, it's fucking gloopy. Alrighty, fuck that. Fuck that. We're gonna cover it up with a paper with a clean one here, and just leave that to rest. That can fuck off to the side. Yeah, but we're paying for convenience and I'm a lazy shit. Yeah, very much agreed. I'm a massive lazy shit. I would much rather have just done it by buying some, but whoops. I wanted to be authentic and now I'm gonna fuck it off. Whatever, it'll be fine. That's what's on my life list. Also, one thing I've been doing recently is like, because I don't, well, for one, don't like have the space for all my shit. Like, I don't have the space for a whole bunch of extra like I mean, clearly, half my cooking utensils are out right now. But when I was making the dumplings, I sort of had to like jerry rig a version of a steaming basket. So I had the pan, and instead of having like the traditional bamboo steaming basket, I just used a sieve, and I put the sieve on top of the pan, like one that you used to drain pasta with, and then laid my dumplings sort of there, so they kind of like came into the middle of a bit of a sphere sometimes, and put a lid on top of that, and it did work. Like it honestly did work. But whatever, it worked out fine. Kitchen is cleaned, absolute slay. Same over here, kind of to be honest. Kind of happy with that. I am going to pop this to the side for now because we will need this later. Let's grab some water and let's pop back into the bedroom and see what we've been dealing with. I might have to use the phone now as well because I've just destroyed my actual camera rig. Let's go for a little adventure. And it's currently 56, which means in 10 minutes I'll have to come back and flip the bird. Like the duck, not my root finger. All right, let's have a look at how this is going as well. Hey, let's see if I can drop this. Come on, down you pop. Oh, I mean, the reflection is terrible. I'm really sorry that you're just getting feet. But I'm not sure you can see. It's actually, it looks like it's kind of working. Oh shit, I forgot to drop the temp. Let's drop it down to 160. Yep, I knew I forgot something. I mean, it looks like it's working. I can see that there are drippings. Hold on. Let's pop this off for a second. Here we go. Okay, so I don't know if you can see on top, there's like a bit of a, it's starting to get a little bit brown, which is nice. And we'll see if we can catch some of these. God, the thing's just gonna autofocus. There we go. You can see that it's actually dripping down a little bit, which is kind of nice. I don't think that I'm supposed to glaze it with that afterwards, to be honest. I don't know. Oh, my little bamboo stick is starting to burn as well in the corner there. Oh well. Back to the bedroom we go. Let's grab some water. All right, back on a little adventure. It is browning nicely. Hopefully this works out. Oh, fuck. Also, let's just double check in the fridge what I've got. I know I've got carrots, but I don't think I have a cucumber. It's a bit of a mess right now. As you can see, shit. Shit, 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 shit. There's no cucumber. God damn. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. Where the fuck could I buy cucumber from around here? All right, that's going to be a step as well, is trying to find a place nearby to me to grab cucumber. Probably shouldn't dox myself again and again and again and again, but that's fine. All right, let's tighten this bad boy back up. Oh my gosh. You're going to go right there. We're just going to screw this back on. Alrighty, hopefully the audio should be a little less crackly now as well. Let's pop my fucking camera stand down. I shouldn't actually be like resetting everything because I'm just gonna be like we're gonna be right back in the kitchen very shortly. So maybe I'll just set this up temporarily here. Let's go pop that down and here. Cool. I guess that's gonna be our angle for now. Let's see if I can just rotate you slightly. How do I do this? All right. So, oh my God, don't fucking go that way. Look at me. Perfect. Yikes. Let's go to grab this. Less crackles. Yeah, damn. And, oh, actually, here's my other little camera. We've got like a little fun combo angle going on here. Let's pop you down there so you can lean nicely. That's just a fucking grim angle. We're gonna swap that around. Droid cam can come up. Okay. You're gonna go in the corner there and replace me. Beautiful. It doesn't look great because I'm sort of looking in the wrong direction, but that's fine. Let's show what we've been working on. So, I am just going to show my face for a second. Oh, droid cam. God, it's like wobbling like crazy as well. Oh, there's my water. Oh, if you're wondering what this is as well, hanging on the ceiling. When I was in Morocco, we had to like get like a headscarf because I went off to the Sahara on a little 3-day bus tour thing. We went out to the desert and camped there, and we needed to buy these like the proper headscarf. I mean, I'm sure you didn't have to do it, but everyone did. As in, like everyone who was going back and forth, including the guides as well, all had these headscarves to protect yourself from the sand and the elements. So I did as well. Looked absolutely class. Let's go and get some pics up as well of what we've been doing, and then I'll show you the CG thing that I've been working on, or at least trying to work on, yesterday. So, where's my messages? Messages, here we go. Okay. So, I'm not going to dox everyone that I've been messaging, so let's just have this come up like so. So this is I'll show the CG thing first, and then we'll get onto some photos. So, screen share. Go away. This is what I'm trying to recreate, like a sort of video similar to this. The model I ended up getting, I think, was also a BMW. That wasn't intentional, but I saw it on Instagram. It's got 6.5 million likes, which is crazy. And obviously it's very well done, but it looks very feasible as well. So I wanted to do like a sort of similar version. Obviously this one is better, but I spent maybe like 2 hours on this so far. And I'll show you what we've got at the moment. So we've got a little BMW logo, which clicks in, jiggles. Hold on, and let's go to here. Obviously there's still quite a bit to go, but it jiggles, and then we got a little wheel that comes out. More wheels come, and we're gonna have a little building effect, and then the car drives off. Is the sort of vibe. And so obviously, here, sorry, she can go away for now. Obviously, in this version, you know, it bounces around more, like much better. It's got these nice little like camera shakes as well in there, and I do really like those interactions, which we can definitely recreate. But I thought for the first version, I didn't want to make a one-to-one copy. Um, I also really like how like the wheels sort of popped up off the hood. That was really well done. And you can see too how they sort of like the rest of the car kind of appears much more nicely than mine does. Um, I've literally just used the blended build effect, as you can see here. So it just sort of builds a car like that. But then a couple of the elements, as you can see here, are doing what the original video did, where it comes out of nowhere and then closes. Same with this one here, folds out, and then you can see the window sort of comes up as well. And even at the back, I tried to do a little, you can see the spoiler comes up and then zooms in and then appears. So like there's little elements. And essentially I think the idea is like I want to do like the first parts of this, you know, with my quick little janky version. And then I want to try and recreate it again with more moving parts. So it's not just doing this build effect. Because you can see like if you look at the front here, the headlights appear and then the headlights sort of slam on. I also want to when that does happen, I want to have some more interaction. So like when these headlights go onto the car, I want it to sort of like react accordingly, like boom, bounce back a little bit. Um, Same when the back bits come on, sort of react accordingly to getting hit. So that's that sort of vibe that I want to try out. Um, and then if I can show, what was I going to show? Oh yeah, the Morocco stuff. And we've got a couple minutes. Here we go. So first things first is Vatican, not Rome. Oh, I guess we can show some pictures here. I hope I don't leak anything too. Let's just have a little scroll. Yeah, okay, there's nothing too saucy. Nice. So we'll do a little screen share. God, you can see the camera just like shaking. I wonder why that is. Anyway, here's our little Rome trip. I took a billion photos of everything inside there. This is in one of those churches. Um, this is one of those examples of the holy doors. Like it's just a separate door that people walk through, literally right next to the first one. So, oh, how cool and holy. Everyone's getting all obsessed to go through them. Everyone sort of touches the walls here, but it's just a separate door. I think I got a video here showing what it actually looks like. Let's see if it loads. Okay, that's not the one. Was it this one? That was me walking through it. The churches are also packed as well, which is wild. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's an example. So like, everyone's lining up to go through this holy door. This is the main entrance. It's normally open. So like, it's just like a smaller version of the big door. They say it's special because they only open it once every God knows how many years. I think is this the one at the Vatican? Yeah. So this is the sign that I was showing everywhere. I think this is the one at the Vatican that I went through. It's just a fucking door with some cool engravings on it. Wow, look at this. We do our little cross as well because we're respectful. Touch the door that a million other hands have touched. Sick. But as you can see, yeah, absolutely stunning days here. Still don't know how to take photos. Very awkward. Whatever. I don't know why the fuck my tongue was out. But yeah, really fun trip here in Rome. I wait this thing. Okay, there's this thing called the keyhole. Um, it's like I forget exactly what it's called, but it's this like little keyhole that you can look through. The photo I took was absolute dog shit. Rome keyhole view. Yeah, so this is what it actually looks like when you look through. It's this little. It's essentially this big door um, that people line up for, and there's a tiny little keyhole that you can look through, and it shows a really nice view of one of the domes. However, the line for this, it's free, obviously. I think I waited in line for like a bit over an hour. It was either 45 minutes or an hour 15. I forget which one. It was either 15 minutes either way of the hour. I thought it was going to take 15 minutes. Once I'd waited 15, I'd moved a bit along and I was like, you know what, I'll wait a little bit longer. And I kept saying I'll wait a little bit longer until it had been like long enough. And I was like, fuck, if I leave now, it's a waste of time. So that was really frustrating. Definitely wasn't worth the view. Didn't get the pick for it. Trevi Fountain was cool, way too busy. Honestly, I think like just walking around and seeing all this cool old shit, like I came across this really cool building, was so much better. And then going past the Coliseum every day was pretty sick as well. So that was quite nice. Um, One other thing, which I'm just going to switch off for a second here. Those photos have been over processed. I like how natural. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. It was a good trip. I very much enjoyed it. Let's see if I've got any of those Sahara things as well. Oh yeah, I posted this one on Instagram. That's right. Also, oh my God, look how much it's shaking. Screen share. Here we go. We've got our little headpiece on there. I wasn't a massive fan of riding the camels, to be honest. It felt a little bit exploitative, but whatever. And you can see everyone's got that. This is for our little sunrise, sorry. As we were leaving, we caught the sunrise when they dropped on the camels. And some people got to ride ATVs. I did not want to pay an extra €50 to do that, but we got to do some fun sandboarding. Um, oh, here we go. This is the last thing I'll show. Where is the video? This was a friend of mine, one of these Italian girls, who went down and ate shit. Boom, which was very, very funny. Um, I, with my little headscarf thing, also ate shit, but not as well, not as much. We managed to retain our composure. I will say as well, though, everything that I owned was just covered in fucking sand. Um, but yeah, really fun trip. Tried to do some little cinematic bullshit here, which looked horrible. But yeah, I made a little edit out of that as well, which I'm not probably going to post anywhere, but it was fun. It was very, very fun. Anyway, let's go check back on our food. Alrighty, come with me for a little adventure. We're gonna flip our dot. Oh, it smells delightful. I'll tell you that much. I may put some like cloves and star anise in there, but let's have a look. I need to grab some tongs so I can just like turn it quickly and move it back in. Here we go. Let's pop you out. Okay, so it is nice and golden. Hold on. Let's grab this. I don't want to let too much heat escape. Fuck. Okay, it's actually turning out okay. I might do the trick as well. I don't think I puffed up the skin enough, so I might have to end up doing the trick where you get some oil, like some hot oil, and sort of put it over the skin as well. Try not fuck this up. Uh, fuck. There goes the juices. Oh god, fucking damn. It smells delightful. But come back, duck. Ah shit, motherfucker. There's gonna be a bloody cleanup job now. Oh, I'm letting so much heat out of this goddamn oven. All right, that's gonna be a job for later. Okay, okay. Honestly, not going terribly. Not going as terribly as I thought it would be. Let's just. Oh fuck. Okay, luckily that's my shit there, which isn't getting too bad. Oh my god. Look at all this fucking. Okay, I have a lot to fucking clean up here. But that's okay. It's working. Lovely. Back into the bedroom. we go. Okay. Oh, all the fucking Sichuan peppercorns as well are everywhere still. Uh, you haven't made them. Exactly. Cooking is just elaborate mess making. This is totally fine. I am going to swap back to my main camera, I think. So let's pop my phone down off this thing for a second. Come on, unscrew. And I think in 10 minutes as well, we get to check on the pancakes themselves and see if they've had any progress. All right, unscrew this way. Here we go. You can see what we're doing here. Oh, I've got a fucking bottle of wine there as well from the other day. Delightful. You sit there. And you can look at my little French guy here from the Paralympics. Alrighty. I need to pop the camera behind. Cool. It's gonna be full extension. Cool. Oh my god. I need to get a better setup drastically. I've been trying to like buy a new monitor for the past couple of days, or past couple of weeks actually. But goddamn monitors are fucking expensive. Like so expensive. And I want one that's not dog shit like my current one. which is makes it a little bit difficult. Obviously, the wine is still there. Yeah, the wine's still there. It's vinegar by now. Honestly, I'm not going to be drinking it. I'll taste it, but yeah, it's gross. It's gone. It is so gone. Come on, screw you in there. Oh my gosh. That wine was from a little bolognese dish that I made the other night, which was amazing. Had some really nice cheap, little, like the Aldi, but the other one. Had some nice wine. It was great, but yeah, I obviously didn't use the whole thing, and now I've got a little bit of wine left in there. Let's see what that tastes like. Also, if I can just switch to webcams and turn off my this here. We're cooking a Peking duck pancakes. God damn. God, I need a fucking bigger shirt. This is way too tight. Um, oh my God, we still got like half a bottle of wine left. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. I'm gonna turn off the OBS camera for a bit because my phone. Oh my God, my phone dropped like 20% doing that. Oh, amazing. Okay, let's turn that off. And is it? Move that. All right, camera, look down at me now. Here we go. You can look at the fucking cereal box in the background there. Let's see what this is. Oh, surprise. Actually doesn't smell half bad. Let's see. This is our version of a nice little wine glass here. Let's have a look. Yeah, getting very strong red wine notes. I'm not gonna lie, that tastes better than it was a couple days ago. It may be all the fucking bacteria that's growing in there because it's been open, but that tastes so much better than it used to taste. That's crazy. What the fuck? I probably shouldn't drink the rest of this because I don't want to be drinking alone, but interesting. Very interesting. Very, very. Also, fuck, I'm gonna go outside and actually film a little clip as well um for that edit for the little blender clip. Hmm. Yeah, but actually film the real life section on it. That's okay. Um, yeah, should be right. Okay, so I've got to now take the dock out at what is it, 37 past. So I reckon what I'm gonna do is in which is 20 minutes away. 20, well, let's say 25 minutes away. In 5 minutes time, I've got to go deal with the dough. Why the fuck did I set up the tripod when I was gonna go deal with the dough again in a sec? God damn, that was stupid. You're cooking rice today. Very nice. But honestly, I wish that I'd chosen that path instead of doing this shit. Um, so if I just go through my little check, oh, nice little veteran meal. Fuck, eggplant dishes slaps. Eggplant dishes are so good. Okay, so if we go through our little thing here, we've got drying out the duck, check. 190 for 10 minutes. We did a little bit longer, but that's fine. Check. 160 for 30 minutes and then flip. Check. Um, we're gonna have to leave it in for a little bit longer as well. So that means that this next section I'm gonna take out at let's say 47 past, so 4:47. Um, the pancakes we've got to do in the next 10 minutes. Shit, okay. I'm not gonna have to, why the fuck did I set up the camera again? I'm just gonna have to do all this stuff all over again. That was stupid. That was very, very stupid. Wait, what time? First of all, it's like 1 in the morning in Sydney, man. What the fuck? Hold on. And what time's where you are as well, DVS? Because these times don't seem practical at all for either of you. Like it's currently 4:15 here. It's like a perfect time. I've not gone outside yet. So what I might need to do is honest. Oh, but fuck, I've fucked this up big time. I gotta figure out where the closest grocery store is because I need to grab cucumber. I think that's it. Uh, Let's see. Maps. Where's my closest grocery store? Oh, here's a weird thing as well. I was on Marketplace yesterday looking for a monitor. I messaged some guy, he ended up saying it was sold out, and then he goes, "Oh, I know you by the way. You used to work together. You were mates. I assume you remember him in Albert. He was mates with Albert at Animal Logic, which was strange. And he living here in the UK. So weird little thing there. Supermarket. Where's the closest supermarket to me? There's not a Sainsbury's local that close. I'm not gonna screen share. That's not where I live. I live. Where's my house? My maps is not being convenient. It's not being nice to me. Okay, I live here. Almost said it. We're not gonna do that. Search this area. Okay, so there's one down that's not that's a fucking vape shop. I don't want to go there. Um, hmm. There's a Sainsbury's across the water as well. That's where the co-op and all that shit is, isn't it? Okay, I think what I'm gonna do. Here's the game plan because it's gonna be a 10-minute back and forth. Oh, hold on as well. 8:46. Okay, that's not a terrible time where you are DDS, but it's technically Thursday before Good Friday, so I've got not got plans for tomorrow. Oh, oh, true. Public holiday. I'll tell you what. This actually pissed me off so much when I got dropped from Flying Bark. Uh, I was then working for like a Kiwi company, like remotely. They were great, but it meant that I missed out on public holidays because there were some public holidays in Australia that they didn't do. So I missed out on some of those. And I think it was the Easter ones actually. I think I had to work over. Yeah, I don't know why I was working over. Anyway, I missed out on a couple of public holidays there, and then I was obviously not working, um, like for a full-time company for the next few months from like May until I came here in September. So I missed out those public holidays, and then now it's April, and there's been a couple here in the UK as well, and I've missed out those as well. And it's shit because like in hospital here you don't get paid penalty rates. So there's no Saturday rates, no Sunday rates. I don't think there's penalty rates for public holidays. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I assume I'm not getting paid anymore, which is fucking grim. So I'm just like losing out on these fucking public holidays, which sucks big time. So that's grim. That's very, very grim. Uh, I think what I'm gonna have to do is I think I'm gonna do the dumplings, the not the dumplings, the wrappers, because if it's 4:20 now, in 27 minutes I take out the duck, and 20 to 25 minutes take out the dock. It's going to take me about 20 minutes to get through all those dumpling wrappers, most likely, potentially more. So I'm going to go do that now. And then once those are done, I leave it off to the side. I then go down to the shops, which will be a 15-minute there and back, which means I'll be offline for about half an hour, which means you might not be able to see the end. Jesus. Okay. Oh, I'm so stupid. All right. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is get back into the kitchen, finish off that job, and then we're going to leave the dock to rest for like 20 minutes. Hopefully, it's not going to go cold. We're going to leave it covered, and then um, pop to the shops in that meantime. And I won't be able to live stream because I'm very scared of taking my phone out on live in London because that could be sketch. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, am I able to transfer OBS to my phone? I don't think so. Uh, OBS. I don't think I can transfer over. Okay, thank you. Sick. All right, epic. But yeah, it means that likely by 5:30 we'll be done on the cooking side of things. I'm gonna smash this because we need a little pick me up. It just tastes like church wine. No, I take it back. That's not good. Gee, oh my god, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, we're going back to do the next step. Delightful, delightful. Oh, I got a new comment on one of my videos. Let's see if it's a hate comment. We can have a little live reaction here. Oh, it's not. It's just a question which I don't respond to. Whoops. Um, God, we get a lot of hate on these YouTube videos sometimes. All right, so I'm feeling a little bit flustered right now, but that's fine. I guess as well when I go outside, I can film the live bit of that video that I'm supposed to be making. All right, come on, camera. You're jumping out. Lovely. Here we go. Okay, and let's now unscrew this little guy. You can have a nice little hit shot there. We don't really need to be showing that. Come on. Alrighty. This camera can go down, and we swap back to phone camera. Droid Cam OBS. Sorry, my fucking eczema's going crazy right now. Droid Cam OBS. Here we go. Screw it back up. Is it not working? God. Got an itchy fucking lip. Alrighty. That's good. Droid Cam, why aren't you working? Phone. Deactivate, activate. Why is it not working? God damn it. This fucking thing. The Wi-Fi code's still the same. Oh, I think I have to go stop and then do it again. Perfect. Restart. Okay, activate. And then hit OK. Why the fuck isn't it working? This is so grim. Deactivate refresh device list. And it's frozen. Sick. Sick. My computer's frozen. And activate. Oh, I'm stupid. I just realized why the audio wasn't working before. If I just come back to my webcam section here and try and figure out why this thing isn't working. All the legs down.
That's fine.
Droid Cam. Buddy. Why are you misbehaving? I think you're right about having to restart OBS, but that would kill the stream, which is not. Oh! Okay, perfect. We're here, we're live. As you can see, there's a little watermark now. Previously, I had just watched an ad to remove that, so I might have to do that again. But if I go back to phone. Oh my fucking god. Come on. Here we go. We're going on a little adventure. I might also see if I load advert. Is that going to fuck this up? No. Okay, perfect. We can move. We're moving. Twist it up my camera a little bit here. That's okay. Oh, by the way, man, I'm not sure if you're still here, but I don't know if you remember Jess. Like our uni Jess. I don't know if she's still working. Oh, it's double from both sources. Hold on. Cheers.
Cut that. Oh, sorry. Grim. You there. Hopefully that should be working better now. Just coming straight out of the camera. Stupid me. Cool, reward granted. Right, fucking. I think my laptop's over this way, and I'm gonna go check it now. Let's see. Oh, the stream's a little bit glitchy. Perfect. Okay, that works. Beautiful. Beautiful. Much better. And now there's no crackliness. See, this is just all the little teething things that we got to figure out. But yeah, I think Jess either was or still is working in government, which is quite sick for her. So I'm not sure if you're in the civil field there or not, but that would be, that's quite nice. And I know she was definitely getting a better working environment than we were. And more consistency, hopefully. Alrighty, so back and fuck off. Here we go. I'm gonna check on the dog. Oh, she's looking golden. Guys, she's looking real golden. Oh, that's class. Let's just. You probably can't see it, but she's looking golden. Happy days. Very happy days. Okay. So, it is time now to actually try and make this. So, it's kind of smooth-ish. Not really. It looks like fucking lumpy soup. But. We're going to try and actually make it. It's not going to work. They're way too liquid. They're way too gloopy. I think I'm going to add. let's do a little viewing here and see, a little TikTok view and see what it's supposed to look like. How to make Peking duck. I watched like a video on this yesterday, and now I'm thinking that I can remember how to do it. Short videos. If I can add. Nope. Oh my god. Just the fucking pancakes, please. Why? Let's see if you can watch this along with me. Oh my. For fuck's sake. See, that's what I should have done. These guys, instead of cooking the whole duck, have just got the actual breast fillets, and they're doing it that way. Yeah, theirs is way. Okay, we're gonna have to add more fucking flour. Oh well. I'm really sorry, but sick. This is what we're doing. We're adding more flour to make it a little gloopier. Mix it around. Oh, I should have just done that. That looks better. If I just folded it up from the bottom, I could have seen that it was actually fine underneath. It was just the top that was gloopy. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Absolute goddamn mess. That's fine, we can just pretend that's part of the baking process. Okay, I'm going to start using my hands. Put a little bit of flour on the table just to... Oh, it looks like Coke. Sorry. It's like, it's got its little nice little peaks. Shouldn't have said that. Oh well. Okay, here we go. Lovely. Totally what it's supposed to look like. Fucking Christ. What a mess. You know what? It is nice to see sometimes that things don't always look as pretty as they do in the videos. Because I gotta say, I've been considering like making like little cooking videos as well, like making them more realistic. I see why people don't. Because it's not, it's a fucking mess when you do this. I'm getting flour everywhere. It's gonna be a big ass cleanup process. And I'll be honest, I don't know if anyone actually wants to watch somebody like fail to make this kind of shit. And I can imagine, like, you see how much fucking hate comments people get. How many hate comments people get just off like normal cooking videos when shit works. Can you imagine this kind of shit? I get people want like realism online, but they don't actually want people to be this real. Alrighty. We don't want to knead it too much. I just want to sort of get it into a not super sticky situation. So it's sort of folded through okay. And then I'm going to grab a little knife and chop it up. Let's just roll it around a little bit. Add a little more flour. Oh well, fuck it. Flour's cheap. We're going to have to vacuum the floors anyway. I guarantee people do like watching this. Thank you, and I appreciate the support. I think next time I'll need to make it a little bit more organised, but we'll see. I am actually going to start posting on TikTok as well, because one thing that I was recommended to do, and I think will actually work if I do want like a potentially quicker way to gain viewership, is to start like TikTok live streaming, because people watch that a lot more. So I'm going to like have like a TikTok live on here as well one day, but the thing I need to do is actually post, get 1,000 followers, and then I can do that. I do have like an alt like shit posting F1 account that I could potentially take over, but I haven't touched that in like years, and I don't really want to bring that audience over. Let's see, dude start making Blender videos about freelance works. Yeah, that's true, but I think I've said this before. I know I'm never going to be the best artist, and sometimes I like a little variety. I think in an ideal world, like, and this is easy to say, but in an ideal world, being like a variety streamer kind of thing would be sick, where you can sort of do whatever, like a bit of 3D, bit of games, bit of 3D, bit of games, bit of cooking, have a bit of fun doing that. But it's just going to take some time, obviously. You can technically do it without 1,000 followers via Stream Elements version of OBS. Really? Interesting. I should look into that. I mean, I think I've got like 150 at the moment, which is fuck all, but we can see. We'll see. Otherwise, I can also just like do the, okay, let's just cut these into equal parts. I can also do the, potentially, which I was considering doing today, but it just didn't want to start up properly. As I don't know if you can see as well, I'm using Stream Elements at the moment. And it's, fuck, I just cut myself. It seems to be working okay. Alrighty. Just don't want to cut into the table. Dearie me. Come on. Come on, you. Cut. God, this is great. Oh, fuck. It's starting to stick to the table. I need to get a scraper, which I don't have. Oh, flip off. Alrighty, let's just pull it apart. Feels kind of like mochi. Maybe I should... No, I was just going to say maybe I should make fucking mochi next, but that's definitely not going to happen. Okay. Oh my gosh. So, I've got some pancakes here. Let's just add a little more flour, because apparently all I'm doing is making flour. Also started out with Stream Elements Live. Is it good? Is it worth it? Not worth it, sorry. It's like, I know like big streamers use Stream Elements as well, so I thought it was like safe to do. They wanted like a whole bunch of permissions, which is a bit strange, but I looked up on Reddit and it seems safe, and like, you know, if there's someone on Log League use it, then I'm sure little old me not getting affected too much. Let's see. Alrighty, so we've got our little balls here. And I think, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I reckon I can make that into 20. If I cut all these in half, actually, let's see how big this would be. I think we'll just press it out. Oh fuck, I've just... no, I think I'm only going to be able to do work with 10 here. Okay, sick. Sick. Oh, I'm getting fucking shit everywhere. Whatever, this is fine. This is totally fine. This is like, working, it's gonna work, it's gonna be delightful. I need to get something to put these in, like a plate. Let's just press them out slightly. Dearie me, I should look up a video again on how to do this, but we're sort of just going off vibes right now. As you said, we're a very vibes-based cooking channel. You started with SE Live, it's just a restart of OBS with their plugins. Oh, okay, see, I'm using OBS through through Steam at the moment. God, I need a haircut. Yeah, I'm using OBS through Steam right now, and I've got like the Stream Elements plugin on there, and it seems to be working fine for me. All right, fuck it, I can stay there. Let's just put a bit of flour inside. Because I've also got the Droid Cam plugin as well running too. Hold on. Oh my god, why don't I flour my hands? God, fuck's sake. These are just gonna be so floury, this is not gonna work. Whatever, this is totally fine. I mean, they're kind of see-through-ish, that's nice. I want them to be very thin. Okay. But I know I'm supposed to like lay them on top of each other with a bit of sesame oil, but I don't think I want to do that yet. What's the time? 4:35. I've got 10 minutes. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to move the camera and start doing this over there. You know what? Okay, we're just gonna flatten. Oh my god, why the fuck do I keep doing that? I keep flattening it and getting my hand all sticky. Let's put some flour on there. Flatten. Perfect. Let's get some flour on the hand. Flatten. Perfect. Okay. See, we're learning. That was not enough flour, but that's fine. Let's get a bit more flour on top. Flatten. Okay. Here we go. Mate, this is totally working. Oh my gosh. Okay. 2 more to go. I need some more flour. I don't need any more flour. Do I know how to make pizza? Like traditional Italian, like real pizza? No, I don't. I think I've made like fake pizza dough in the past, but it was okay. Oh dear, is my camera frozen? Here we go. Yeah, proper pizza like takes a little while to actually work. Okay, look, we've got some little bowls here. Lovely. I now need to get some sesame oil, brush a little bit, put them on top of each other, squish them down, get them on the pan. That's the next step. Let's go wash our hands. Look at that shit. Gross. Gross. Where's my tea towel go? It's over there. Okay, perfect. And the duck is looking juicy. Very, very juicy. potentially interesting when we do go to cut things. That's fine. Alright, here we go. Kitchen time. Let's grab our laptop. Put that guy there. Alrighty, and I need to get a pan. Let's use this guy. Why is there? Is that? Okay, I'm just going to rinse it down a little bit. Sorry, I was going to do a little bit of shit in this. That's fine. Ooh, one last little run over. Sorry. Almost done here. Okay, perfect. So we've got our pan. That's going to go there. We've got our sesame oil. Not yet. Where's my sesame oil live? In the fridge. Okay, sesame oil. Perfect. Not a whole bunch, but enough. Lovely. Then I need to heat this up. Get my sesame oil, brush it over. Oh, by the way, sorry, I just saw a message come through. I can't lie, dealing with any recipes that are flour heavy, I hate dealing with because of flour. It's 100%. It's a fucking nightmare. And to respond to DVS as well there, do I want to try some South Indian dishes? Tell me how to cook. Please do. This is one of my favorite cookbooks as well that I've got. I've got a couple of things in here of ones that I've made. One of them was... What the fuck is all of that? What the fuck? What is this? I've got like mail from a few months ago that I've got to open. Whoops. Southeastern. That's a train line, I think. Anyway, this one here. One of my favorite that I made. Conju... I'm not going to pronounce that. This shit slapped. I've made that a couple of times. Amazing. Also, this one here, have not made actually yet. Where was another one that I did? That was a Pakistani curry. This one was from North India, a little basic masala that I've done in the past. Little pork chop boonie as well, very nice. But yeah, my favorite one that I made was that South Indian one, which was, yeah, like a creamy pumpkin, this thing, king prawn pumpkin. Absolutely incredible, love it. Love it to bits. That can live there. Okay, so I am going to put some sesame oil into here and sort of like dip the bad boys in there. Cool. Okay, so step one is turn on the heat. I think. I hope I do this right. Let's just consult Professor Google real quick as well. So roll them up, roll them out. I should flatten them a little bit more. Are we supposed to steam them? Oh, I'm supposed to steam them. Fuck. Not do it this way. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, shit. Okay. You can do either or. That's fine. I guess we don't ever to do this like shitty and manually. A little bit of sesame oil. A little bit too much sesame oil. Shit. Oh, this is fucked. Oh, this is so fucked. And there's a hole in it. Lovely. Cool. Alright, well I guess this is how we're going to try and do it. Let's just go back to my stream so I can check anything. Shout at me if I'm fucking up big time, but I already know I am, so maybe don't. Do I know Brignol? I'll be honest, I don't actually know the names of them, to be honest with you. Let's see. That's not the shape of a fucking pancake. It's fine, just like with actual pancakes, the first one's always fucked. This is fucked. This is beyond fucked. Shit, okay. Okay, I need to figure out a way to make this better. God damn. Oh, and that's gonna... Holes, no holes, it all goes up. I mean, that is my general like philosophy with this sort of stuff. Is it all goes in the same hole, it all comes out the same hole. Um, you know, as long as it tastes good, that's the only thing. But they're definitely way too thick. So I wonder if hold on. Is there actually not a? Nah, there's no rolling pins. Oh, you know what I can totally use? Hold on. I'm stupid. I am stupid. This is my favorite little cooking utensil. Multi-purpose, can be used as a rolling pin. I'm gonna use this to be my little rolling pin for now. Let's see. Oh dearie me, it's like eggplant but small size. But in small size eggplants usually. Oh yeah, I've seen those before. Yeah, I've definitely eaten that before. I love little baby eggplant. Oh shit. I mean, this is giving more tortilla than Peking duck. Let's just leave her there for now. I'm gonna do these two, and then we're gonna switch back over that way and try and fix the rest of them up. I don't want it too hot, obviously. Try baking paper and a water bottle. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I mean, I was gonna use a wine bottle, but there's still wine in it. We're gonna use this. It'll work. It'll totally work. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna switch this off, and essentially I've just made body tacos, but ooh, delightful. Not really. Whatever. You two can sit in there, and we have to cover them up as well. Cool. Stay. Back this way. Let's see how I can do this properly. So. Oh, there's a little bit of glitchiness. That's strange. Don't know why that just started happening. Still glitchy? Weird, it's like cutting out a little bit. It's fine, it gives you time. That's true. Little taster of the dough. Oh, that's way too much sesame oil. Okay, very good point. I'm happy I tasted that because the dough's fine. Obviously it's a little bit thinner, but there's too much sesame oil on that. Let's see, I'm going to move these guys just off to the side for a moment. 3, 4, Jesus, 5, 6, here we go. This one sort of started to stick down a little bit. Just pop them in the middle there. Cool. I definitely could have cut them in half a bit more. But yeah, you can see here we go, it's already working much better. So make sure not to actually cut any accidental holes in here. But, lovely, there we go. Number 1, Peking duck pancake. Fuck. Cool. Nice and thin, beautiful. That'll do. We can pop you off to the side for now. Grab the second one through. More flour, because of course it is. Sick. Lovely, round 1. And let's go over again. And once more. This one looks a little bit smaller, but that's okay. Sort of stretch her out a bit. Beautiful. Okay, so I got 2 little pancake-esque guys there. I'm gonna do 2. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll do 2 more, and then I'm gonna try frying up those ones. And if I fuck these up, then we'll just go again. But that's fine. As you can tell as well today, today's very clearly like it's supposed to be like a rest day. I'm not working, no gym, no work, just a nice little chill day. Way too much flour, but that's okay. Let's put it back into a bowl. Oh gosh. I don't want to accidentally make it too flaky and make, because what's the other dish that I've done? The like pilafi. I think I've pronounced that terribly there, but it's like it's kind of like naan bread but like thinner. and like it has lots and lots of layers to it. And you sort of fold it over itself a bunch of times, and it's like a really, really nice flaky dish. I don't want to accidentally make something like that because that's not the same, not the kind of vibe we're going for today. Maybe we'll do that next time. We'll do like a little South Indian dish. Because that food fucking slaps. Here we go. Alrighty. So, as you can see, very circular. It's honestly love heart shaped. It's not circular shaped, but it will do the job. So, there's number 3, and let's get a 4th one in here. Flipper. Cool. There's 1 round, and come on, other side here. Nice. Very just quick, basic little rolls. Definitely a little bit too floury, but that's okay. That one actually looks decent. I'm actually kind of happy with that. So let's flip back to our little pan and try this for round 2. So now obviously I've got less sesame oil in here, so hopefully it won't be as strong. Cool. Oh, I should have rolled them together as well. Whoops. Flame on. Little Johnny Storm style. Cool. Pop you down. And pop one on top. Lovely. And sort of just press them down a smidge. I mean, already the size is looking better. The sides are still a little bit too high up, but that's fine. Duck's looking nice and crispy. And dripping down very well. I'll be honest, I don't actually think I need to do the crispy oil thing. I think it's working fine. Cool. Let's raise the temp a little bit. Add a little bit more into there. And we'll get our next 2 rounds going. Here we go. Round 1. Lovely. And drop the second batch on top and just sort of squish it down preemptively. Cool. So we can press that down there in the corners. Nice. TBH, not saying any other South Indian dish. The traditional, this can be seen. Oh, for real? Damn, very, very nice. I mean, it's just such good food. I mean, any sort of like Asian, I actually say that. I fucking love cooking. There's just so many amazing fucking cultures you can see through this, through this medium. It's just delightful. And it's also really cool as well to see like the sort of crossovers from cultures as well. Because you can see, Lebanese and Greek culture, there's a lot of, Turkish and Greek culture, a lot of similarities in there. Even the Eastern European and Turkish, because of all the occupations and all that sort of jazz. There's influences from everywhere, and it's really nice to sort of see that connection and vibe through food, which is awesome. Oh, I put way too much flour on these. I can dust them off at all. Oh, I just wish I had. I really fucked up by not doing the not having the cucumber ready. I'll be honest, I don't know nearly enough about the topography of India, unfortunately. I'm aware of what food I like, but yeah, there's definitely a lot that I feel very uneducated on, unfortunately. It's a little bit of burning, it's not what we want. But let's just press it down more. Stay there, lovely. Oh shit, what was that? Oh, nail. Sorry, I heard a little bang at the front door. All good. See if I can move this over to this side. So you can actually see what's going on here. That's fine. It's definitely sort of burning a little bit. Alright, we can take them off now. And I mean, yeah, that worked better. They're definitely thicker than you get in a restaurant. Let's cover it up again and put it down. Cool. I don't want to burn those. I mean, ideally I should probably flatten these out a little bit more, but that's fine. There we go. Okay, we're going to leave that there for a moment, and we're just going to roll out the last couple. Yeah. Let's try and roll these out a little bit thinner as well then, potentially. Oh dear. It's sticking a little bit, that's okay. That's fine. I just have to make sure the edges are nice and like rolled out without getting wholly. Here we go. Last couple. I don't think you can actually see this on camera, but that's okay. Here we go. Boom. Nice and stretched for this one. This one here is the most stretched one we've probably got so far. Cool. Give it a little flip. Beautiful. I might try and just do this way actually so you can see what's going on. Lovely. Okay. So we got just a couple more to go. Okay. Here we go. Come on, don't stop. It's always when I say like we're almost done that something fucks up. Here we go. It's sticking to the bloody bottle. Let's get a little bit more flour on top of you. See, I complain about it being too floury, and then I bloody add, you know, half the fucking Sahara of dust on top of this shit. That's fine. Here we go. And done. Oh, look at that. Beautifully thin. Let's add a little bit of sesame oil. Oh shit, that's way too much. Shit. Let's try and spread this out a little bit nicely here. On top of each other. God, this is fucking janky. That's okay. Let's just pop a little bit of oil onto that one. Alright, buzz off. Good. No, thank you, man. I might have a little VOD of this later, but cheers. I appreciate the support. Have a good night, man. See you around. It was good to hear from you again. Alright, that's almost done there. Probably shouldn't be touching this with my bare hands, but whatever. Almost finished on this side. One more time. Oh fuck, I gotta take the duck out of the oven. Hold on, we're gonna take the duck out of the oven now as well. Okay. Okay, where am I gonna put it? That's gonna go there. Here's our big reveal. Oh. Well, she looks good. Hopefully. Oh, no, I don't even want to take the drip tray out yet. No, I do. Drip tray comes out first. Alrighty, so. Here's our drip tray. Can you hear that? Beautiful. Make sure it doesn't spill anywhere. Oh, can you hear that? Alrighty, and then we actually got to take out the duck itself. So, let's try and lift and shimmy. Lift and shimmy. Whoa. Oh my. Oh my lord. Will you look at that? Yo. Let's get a little... God, it sounds nice. Beautiful. That's delightful. That's actually delightful. That's amazing. I'm happy with that. Shit, I completely forgot that I've got these on the pan. Whoops. Wow. That turned out so much better than expected. Just finished setting up the rice cooker. Very, very nice. Best invention by man, honestly, as well as the rice cooker. Makes it so much easier. Alrighty. There's that. Wow. I need to take a little... God, I didn't even have to take a picture because it's filmed. Look at that shit. See if I can turn off the fan. I mean, damn. It's looking good. If I flip it, it's gonna... Oh, the juice. I gotta drain the juices. Hold on. Let's unthread our stick. Come on. Oh, we get to taste some of the skin here as well. Little live taste test. Hold on. Let's see. The crispy skin that's stuck to the top of this skewer, which is actually just a chopstick. Flavoursome. Delightful. Okay, I'm gonna have to drain some of the juices out of this now, I think. Oh, fuck. Come on. Let's flip it. Here we go. The other side's looking nice too. Okay. Sorry, Doc, you're gonna stay upright. I've sort of massacred the skin a little bit there. That's okay. Calm down. Slight mess, no problem. Flip. And then last two to roll out. Yeah, okay, it's all, I don't want to say it's all coming to an end here, but the cooking segment is almost completed. Now I'm going to grab some bloody cucumber. Alright, there's number one. Let's get number two through here. I should cover that as well. Okay, and what I might do as well is I might actually steam these as you have them in the restaurant when they come out in like a little steamed basket, just to get a bit more like heat and temperature into them before I eat them. So I'm going to pop outside for a moment now too. Cool, here we go. I'm going to do some cleaning as well anyway. Cool, that's going to go there, that's going to go there. That's going to soak up a little bit of oil. Cool. Roll you on top there. Delightful. Strict vegetarian, but good. Oh shit, I'm just very sorry about this then. Sorry. I really hope it tastes good. I really fucking hope so. Oh, okay, nice and steamed. Okay, those are decent. And last two to come through here. I sincerely apologize. Don't worry, next time we'll do a veggie dish. Because I do love me some vegetarian. Oh shit, that started to burn a little bit. That's okay. I need to grab one more thing to cover that up with. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do some cleaning as well. No. Okay, this is going to cover this. Yep, we're going to put that on top so it doesn't touch. Cover up our duck. Delightful. Perfect, that's fine. I need a lid for that. Cool. We're just going to start a little tidy up section. Those go there. You can come with me. I can go there. Beautiful. I can go there. This can go back into the bedroom. Okay, now we're going to get the rest of our stuff in just a sec now. That and that. Up and clean up. Clean up. Cool. Alrighty. I mean, obviously I'd be cleaning up anyway, but one of our roommates is also a strict vegan, so I want to make sure that everything's like perfectly decontaminated because we don't want to fuck anything around here. Alright. That can go there. That one's clean. That's bedroom. That can go there. Alright, that's all good. And we're just going to blast that slightly and pop this in the fridge. Cool. A tip for you, other than dipping the dough in the sesame, pour some into the pan, heat up the... Yeah, thank you. That's definitely smarter. What I should have as well had is one of those brushes, like a little brush that I could sort of put anything over with, because that would make it a lot more even, and we could, dilute with some of the flour, but it's alright. Turn off our heat there. You're going to go into there, and they're going to be covered for now. Steam up nicely. Perfect. Okay, what I have to do now, tidy a little bit up here. Cool. Pop this into here somewhere. Shit. Also gonna go back to the loo real quick. Alright. MSG, you can stay out. Nice catch job. Fuck. Cool. MSG, you can pop up top somewhere. Stay there. Lovely. Come on, go up top. Okay. I'm just gonna go bathroom real quick and I'll be back to clean up. I have an idea. Oh wait, I have a text as well. Text is from Voxy. What's that? Oh dear, what's happening? Just so you know, your Voxy 8-day RAM. That's all fine. Oh, holiday. Don't worry. Ignore that. Okay, so we've got this guy. Shit, duck's falling. Duck's falling. No, you're not. Come on, duck. Stay right there. Right there. Perfect. Okay, so. I'm gonna move these to the side. We're gonna do a quick little tidy up of this section. And I wonder, can Droidcam work? Can Droidcam? I'm gonna do a little test to see if I can have this working on Ray, because if it does, then we can go. Hold on. Keep the stream pitch. Wait, was that not on mute? I think it was on mute. What did I do? Did I do something wrong? Oh, fuck. I forgot that I'm fucking live. Dearie me. If I did something wrong, please don't report me. Shit. Shit. Oh, wait, is it the swearing? Maybe it's the swearing. Hey, sorry, apologies. I was gonna see if I can work this without Wi-Fi. If I switch off my Wi-Fi for a second. Ah, dearie me. Come on. Perfect. Okay, so you just muted just for fun. You just freaked the fuck out of me there. Okay. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Droidcam over data. Okay. I'm gonna test to see if I can use this over data real quick. So if I turn off my Wi-Fi. Why isn't it showing? Why is it not showing? There we go. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I was trying to see if I could get this working over data, but it can't. Because I was going to see if we could like leave the house with this on, but it doesn't seem like that's going to work. Make sure all these guys are turned off. So just a little bit of cleanup real quick here. Here we go. See, this is the satisfying part. Totally, not for me, but you know, some people enjoy this shit. Oh my god, it's bloody caked on. Here we go, and into the bin. And a little bit there. You have to collect this all. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, it's properly caked on. Shit. I'll be honest, DVS, for a moment there, I thought, like, 'cause I came out of the bathroom and, you know, I thought I'd readjusted something and flashed the camera or some shit, which is not what we want to be doing. So obviously I'm just way too comfortable. The stream shop, yeah, no, we're back. Sorry about that. I was trying to test to see if I could, but I can't, which is fine. Just because we'll be leaving the house in just a sec to grab some cucumbers. we go. This is the not fun bit that nobody ever shows you. Oh, I should have used baking paper to put under this. Come on. Oh, we're almost there. Okay, almost there. Okay. This is by far the least enjoyable part. I mean, anything to do with the flour is honestly not enjoyable, but whatever. We're almost there. What does it say there? I'm just... Wait. Hold on. Just do it with your hand. It's just flour. Just adding masala to the string. Hold on. Almost there. Just want to make sure that it's nice and clean for the next table we come through. Okay. Beautiful. Here we go. We're just going to wipe this down and then we're all good. I'm burning my hands off. Ay. I definitely should have popped to the shops while the duck was in the oven. But oh well. Also, look at the fit right now. We're just covered in flour and water everywhere, like, goddamn. So, I think what I'm going to do real quick is, let's just give this a little spritz. Hold on. Just doing a little bit of cleaning up. That's all fine. Cool. Okay, that's chill. That's fine. That'll live. Let's just rinse the bottom. Beautiful. That can just sit there for now. Okay, so let's see. I have got to grab some. Yeah, that's a good idea. I was thinking of having a little, like, a GoPro sort of mount thing there. But, so obviously I've got to, let's put it here. Obviously now I've got to grab some cucumber because that's like a prime part of the dish. But I think because I don't want this to go cold and I want to try it first, I think I'm actually just going to try like without for a moment and then go buy it, cut the string and then come back with. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to chop up our other veggies. Let's pop a little chopping board in. Let's grab carrot, just the one, and I'll grab some green onion. I don't think this is what it's supposed to be, but we use it for now. That's fine. That's going to go right there. Okay. Do I want to use any leaf, essentially? Didn't have to use that. Okay, and then we've got hoisin sauce here. Okay. Oh. We made a solution. Just one moment. And a cucumber in the back of the fridge. You absolute beauty. Hold on. Let's grab our little knife. Where's my knife gone? Oh no, I need to go with a knife. And I've missed. I'll use this. Here. Knife. Not super sharp, but it'll do. Alrighty, here we go. So, little wrist. Okay, so. Let's chop this guy up first, because that's the most important part of the dish. Oh dear, that's fucked. A little bit wonky, but that's okay. Cool. As you can see, my chopping method's not perfect, but that's okay. And the knife is goddamn blunt. That's fine. We got some cucumbers. Lovely. Hold on. Camera should be like here, so we can actually see what's going on. Lovely. So we got our cukes. Next step is some carrot, which we need very finely chopped. So, same size. Wait, is carrot? Hold on, am I stupid? Peking duck pancakes. I'm like doubting myself now, but actually goes in. There's no carrot. Why the fuck did I think there was carrot in here? I guess you can put it in, but no, that's not necessary. Ingredients. Sorry, I'm gaslighting myself now. Don't want fucking AI mode, Google. It is scallions, yeah, cucumber, duck, perfect. Okay, so I don't need that. I want these, how the fuck do I cut this so it's gonna be like the pancake ones? Is it lengthwise? Because usually I always just cut these like small. Ah, here we go, okay. Yes, beautiful. Okay, I need to sharpen knife though. That's way too blunt. Sharp knife time. Where'd my thing go? Okay. This knife, I've cut my finger on far too many times. That's alright. Here we go. We've got some scallions. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We've got our cucumber, we've got our scallions. Let's have a little munch on a carrot for a bit. Lovely. Obviously not as professional as an EB, but we've got one tube. Let's grab a little pancake, which we'll bring over here and separate it out. Oh, they're a little bit stuck together, these two. Oh, because that one folded on top of itself, that's okay. One of them's going to be collapsed, one of them's not. Oh, and I've stuck them together up here as well, that's fine. Alright, so we've got our pancake. I mean, smells just like in the restaurant because of the sesame oil. Doesn't look exactly the same, but that's okay. Hoisin sauce. So, and then the most important, the duck. So we're going to bring this little guy forwards. And it's carving time. So let's come a little closer. Here we go. Now, I'm pretty sure, I looked it up. I can carve just here. I didn't grind the cloves down enough, but that's okay. I mean, the skin's crispy. We've got a lot more seasoning than we needed, but that's okay. It looks cooked through. That's a good sign. Apologies, Dave. I'm very sorry about DVS. But here we go. Okay, so let's just say that's there's our duck. Cool, we got little three. Let's grab a fourth piece with some skin. We'll grab the skin here. And just a little bit more meat. Alrighty, we're almost done here. Perfect. Okay, come on, off you pop. So, let's cover you back up. Delightful. Alrighty, very sorry about this. Since you had careful with knives and said no, yeah, look, a very bad relationship with knives. So. Let's see, we've got our duck, which we're gonna start with our hoisin sauce. Don't put too much on. I'm gonna grab a little spoon to spread this out. Where do I put my spoon? Here we go. Spoon. Alrighty. So we've got our spoon. We've got our duck. With our crispy skin. Let's give that a little taste as well. Mmm. Delightful. Okay. Pop some cubes on top. Lovely. And a couple scallions. Cool. And I'm going to roll this up. Nice and Peking duck pancake style. Beautiful, as you can see. I mean, I know it doesn't look amazing, but we'll give it a little taster. Pop down. Fuck, that tastes good. Hold on. Damn. Damn. Not to toot my own horn, but oh no. Stream started to glitch a little bit, but that is class. I mean, I can see myself balding in the side there, but fuck. I'm happy with that. I think I should have ground down the spice a little bit more. I put them in the blender and they didn't, it was late at night, so I didn't want to blend too loudly. Should have definitely ground down the spices a bit more and not put as many inside. Because some of the cloves are a little bit too large. But I can tell you one thing. That tastes pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. I will give myself honest rating. I'd give it like a 7.8, 7.9. Restaurant quality is better, like undoubtable. You know, the mix of the prep time and the way that it's actually done properly and over and over again, obviously it's better. But like if I have this as a meal on its own, 7.8, 7.9. If I give like myself a rating on the effort that I've done with this, I reckon I've hit that out of the park. That's like high 8s for myself there. Is it worth making over buying? Probably not. Let's do a little cost comparison now, actually. So, let's go this way so I can see myself a bit better. So, I haven't had it here in London yet, but in Australia, 8 pancakes. If you get like a serving, 16 would have been. Oh, internet's glitching a little bit. Sorry. Serving 8 or serving 16. Serving of 8 would cost around $50, so £25. Serving of 16 would cost $100, doubled. So, I've made, what was it, 10 or 12, 10 pancakes. Okay, it's about 8, let's say. Obviously, with a lot more duck than you get with that. But let's just say this dish, if I was going to pay for it in a restaurant, would cost $50. Let's do a little ingredients toss up. So, the duck itself, for the whole duck, I paid £9 for, so $16. Cucumber, about $1, so that's $17. Hoisin sauce for this whole thing, I think cost like £2, £3, so like $5, let's say, $5, $6. So that brings us up to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's another $1, it's 23. And all the spices give that, say, $3. So let's say it costs around about $25 for me to make. However, I did have to start this last night. I spent like 2 hours on it last night, plus today, and then another like 18 hours of waiting. So it was 2 hours of work last night, 18 hours of waiting overnight, should be 24. And then I've been streaming for how long? 2.5 hours. So we've been doing this for another 2.5 hours as well. So it's been about 4.5 hour cooking process in total, plus the 24-hour wait. But I did get more duck as well. I will say, if you do have the time to do it, and you can do it well, I would say it's worth doing it at home. But that doesn't mean that it's not worth eating out. There are certain dishes I've made one example. Oh, actually no, that's a poor. I was gonna say schnitzel, but some dishes like actually not even that. There's been a couple dishes that I've made. I can't remember them right now, but I've remade them at home, and I've been like, you know what, I don't need to order that out anymore. Or for example, cakes. Like I won't order like a chocolate cake for dessert anymore, or like a bunch of like tarts or any of that sort of stuff. Because I know I can do them at home for a lot cheaper and a lot better, in my opinion. This is something that I can technically do at home now. It is cheaper. It's not better yet. I won't be able to, I'm not even gonna say yet. I can't make this better than a restaurant. Full stop. Facilities, skill, everything. I'm not gonna be able to ever make this better than a restaurant at home. So as far as taste go, restaurant wins. As far as price goes, it's on my side. Time and effort, obviously, better in a restaurant. So as much as I would say that, as much as I'd like to say that I wouldn't order this again out, I love Peking dot pancakes so much that I would definitely get these out and about again. And especially when you realize how much time and effort goes in, the price for $50 for 8 isn't actually as bad as I thought it was. But fuck, it tastes good, and I've still got a whole 2 kilo duck to get through still. I'm happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. That's delightful. Now my only issue is, well, one, I would clean up. I gotta carve this thing up now. And eat lunch. I haven't eaten lunch. It's 5 o'clock, it's 5:30. I haven't eaten lunch yet. Oh, wow. Okay. We're gonna do a little speed run through here. I'm gonna try and carve this thing. And then we're gonna get back to the computer in a bit. Hold on. Let's come over here. But, damn, I'm happy with that. That turned out so much better than I thought it would. And there's a whole lot of learning to go. I mean, the food was, like, you can see, I don't know if you can see it here. Like, it's juicy. That's delightful. That turned out so much better than I thought it would. Alright. Now, how do I do this? I've never carved a chicken before, let alone a duck. So let's see if I can figure this out. I should just watch a video. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just butchering that. I'm butchering the poor thing now. And not in the way of like a butchery. I mean, I'm just massacring her. Come on. There's a bone in. Oh, there's some cartilage I gotta get through. Fuck no. Sorry. We're just gonna. Come on. Detach. Alright, there's the Maryland. I've obviously left out of it there, but there's that piece. Fuck, it tastes good. Jesus. Wow. Crispy skin. Juicy on the inside. I'll take back what I said. I would definitely make this again. Maybe not Peking dog style, but wow. That turned out well. Like seriously well. Holy. I'm not too my own horn, but that's delightful. Alright, now we gotta figure out how to actually cut this up. Fuck. Okay. See, this is where a cleaver would be helpful. Because I think I saw that you're just supposed to sort of go at the breast like so. It's a little bit pink on the inside, that's okay, right? I think. God, I hope that's okay. If not, salmonella incoming, knock on wood. Jesus Christ, shouldn't have said that. Let's see. I just cut her up the middle. I mean, damn, it's just so, it's good. This is good. Just be careful of the fingers. Don't want to add any extra blood into this thing. Cool. Wow. Look at that. Nice and juicy. Ah. Alright, we're gonna make one more pancake real quick. Because we are hungry. We're gonna go hoisin sauce. Then we're gonna go, oh, excuse me, duck. Oh shit. We're gonna have a lot of cleaning up to do here. Cukes, little cucumbers, and then scallions on top. 30 million left, that's okay. Wow. I'm sorry, we look like a pig. It looks messy as hell right now, but damn. Let's cut the end off that. I need that a little bit. Why does the camera keep glitching? But wow. Damn, that worked well. Fuck, that's good. I'm bumping it up. That's like an 8-1. I think the first bit, that was too harsh. That's an 8.1. Oh my god, my back looks fucked there. Fun fact, we got a little scoliosis and the back's a little fucked. But, wow. That's divine. I'm happy with that. That's well class. Alright, carving time. Time to figure out how to cut up the bird. I think I'm gonna drain the juices now, because they're all just gonna. Let's see. If that's gonna go everywhere when I flip it. Oh, well, they've sort of gone through the meat, that's fine. Okay, let's see what we got here. What is this? I don't know what I'm cutting into. I should probably have learnt the anatomy of this thing beforehand. Wow. A little bit of bone up the top there, which I have to get around, but that's nice. I'll actually look up if the pink's okay. Hold on. I'm sorry about that eating. This is horrible. Okay. Let's just look up to make sure we're okay to eat this thing. Hold on. Oh, perfect. Okay, we're all good. We're all safe and healthy here. Alright. Now we're going to look up how to carve a duck. Let's see. How to carve a duck. Okay, something's glitching out. Let's close that. How to carve a duck. Here we go. Sorry about this, guys. Just got a slight little issue. Wait one moment there. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Remove the alfoil. Luckily, we have no alfoil. Okay. So, I'm gonna cut the breast away. How the fuck do I do this? I need a bigger knife, but all my knives are blunt. I fucked up by doing it like this. Poultry shears would be helpful. Yeah, thanks. Okay. There's gonna be left with a bloody carcass at the end of this. Oh my gosh. Okay. How do I get this guy out of here? Here we go. Let's flip. Okay, I need to cut. I should have done a lot more research before I did this, but don't worry, none of this is going to waste. I'm going to do this off stream as well, where I just properly actually go ham and fix this bird up a little bit. And like take all the bits off the carcass properly. Okay, we're having one last little bite. Hoisin on top, cucumber. Here we go. Here's our little half pancake. Mmm. Why is it getting better and better? Oh my god. Mmm. I swear, every bite I take is getting better and better. God damn. Mm. I'm very, very happy with that. Now the top bit. Let's see if I can cut the wing off. See, everything's just connected by like all the joints, obviously. See, this is making me not want to eat the meat. Here we go. I sincerely apologize to anyone who's actually a butcher or anyone else who watched this part, because we are not doing this very well. But I think that I should be able to disconnect this bit. Come on. There we go. Almost out. Oh, my hands are just squeezing all the juices out. No. Come on. Disconnect. I'm making such a fucking mess. I'm so sorry. I'm actually severely sorry. This is horrible. Knife, we need your help. There we go. Okay. Wing. Leg. Meat. Am I about to eat a whole fucking chicken? Duck, sorry? No, I'm not. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna cut through there. Thank God it's a sharp knife. Let's turn it on its side so we can actually just cut straight through. This way at least it will make it easier to carve next. The next bits. Alrighty, so we've got this guy. Oh, we don't want to touch that. I can now flay it slightly. And then I can take out those bits. Okay, so here we go. We're going to disconnect this somehow. Oh, those are the ribs. Shit. Oh my god. I'm sorry about the live commentary with this. This is not looking pretty. Let's sort of watch the fingers as well. Probably should have taken a bloody carvery course before this. Alright, here comes the leg. Oh, actually, can we get the Maryland piece? I don't think that's what it's actually called, but... Come on. Almost there. Skin off. God, I'm like, the more I do this, the more, like, I've already had a ton of respect for chefs, but Jesus Christ. This is a skill. Whenever you watch like MasterChef and stuff, and you see people like fucking up butchering these things, I get it. I've always got it, but I get it so much more now. And thank God I'm not serving this to anyone. Still tastes pretty damn good though. Okay. Right, back to task. What's next? How the fuck do I get all this off? I can promise you as well, none of this is going to go to waste. This is all going to get bloody chewed off. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so there's some more bone through there. That's okay, we can sort of shred that apart a little bit. And now I think I should be able to come in through here. Nice. Okay, we're almost there. I feel like a fucking animal right now. I hope your food's doing a lot cleaner and neater than this, DVS, man. Why the fuck did I have to cook a duck? The whole thing as well, like just a stupid decision. Okay. Big piece. Disconnected. Now I've just got another wing over here. I'm very sorry if you're actually a butcher watching this. Or a chef, again, or anyone with any sort of respect. So I'm losing respect for myself right now. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, that piece disconnected. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we're just going to try and carve off this bit now so we can get some duck pieces. This is all fun. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I meant like pieces for the Peking duck. Let's put them into that side. Okay, I think the pieces that I can eat for Peking duck pancakes are going to go over to this side. And then the ones that I'm going to deal with separately are going to go over to this side. Okay, I've got 2. Wow, successful. Jesus. Can I go through here? No. I can go through here. Okay. Watch the fingers. Okay, it's kind of working. Okay. I feel like there's going to be an animal when it goes like that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack these things up now. I'm just going to parcel them up and put them into some containers. So. What do I mean by that? We're going to grab wing, put it in here, and that's going to be one with this wing. So there's 1 day's worth of meat. I'm just going to sort of portion it up from him. Not exactly meal prep, but similar vibe. So, number 1 goes there. Let's grab our lid and pop it on. Okay, there's number 1. Beautiful. There. Number 2 is, you know what? That's going to be eaten today. That's going to be eaten today. That can go into there. And can that fit? That needs to be carved up a smidge more. Let's just twist and pull. Twist and pull. Obviously, using my hands is making this so much easier. That's going to go into there. Okay, perfect. So, carving done. Totally. I'm going to grab these little guys and just snack on them. Maybe some in the fridge. So we got a bunch of pieces in here, delightful. Some more pieces of docking here, delightful. Cool. I can go there, I can go on top. Those can go inside. And then these can go back in the fridge as well. Alright, so where's it all gonna fit? Let's see. Let's see. Squish it in there. That works. Grab a hoisin sauce. Pop a little bit on top. Delightful. And that can go there. Perfect. Okay, so that's all done. Now it's a big ass cleanup job time. So. I think what I do is I'm going to pop this here, have a little bite, have a little pause, a little bite, and then we're going to get to cleaning in just a sec. Okay. The sun's come out again as well, which is nice. Ugh. Alrighty. So, we've got a little duck. It's turned out nicely. Mess here, that's fine. I can go into there, I can go into there. Goddamn. What I might do is, I might put on a little video to have you guys to. I had a couple here that I prepared earlier. Let's see. This one is to. I had a couple here that I prepared earlier. Oh. Let's see. Sorry, there's a bit of an echo now. Where's that coming from? Oh. Is it that? Where's the fucking echo coming from? There's only one there. Only one there. Alright. I am going to go onto this screen here, and we're going to just watch a little bit of... Nah, that's not going to work. So I'm trying to control it through my laptop, which isn't really working exactly. That's fine. I'm going to take a little pause, have a little eating break, and then I'll be back in a bit. So I'll go back to the webcam for a sec so we can actually see what's going on here. Animated timer. We'll call that 1800. Perfect. So I'll be back in this amount of time. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Sorry.